8 months into my marriage and I think it's already over. My husband and I tied the knot in December 2022, he has always felt like a soulmate and I love and adore him. I've always felt safe and secure in our relationship and he has gone above and beyond to always assure me of his commitment to us. Before we got married, we discussed deal breakers and infidelity and abuse were right at the top. We agreed that if any one of us were to cross that boundary it would be over. This past weekend he went away for a business trip. We were communicating throughout as always and we were constantly keeping each other in the loop. Upon his return I greeted him at the door in a skimpy little number and we quickly found ourselves naked on the floor. He relieved himself on my tummy that day, something he has never done. Truthfully, that stuck with me a bit. This morning while he was taking a shower I asked to go through his phone. I found a message in the recently deleted folder. I recovered it and there were 3 messages, one he sent which was an empty chat bubble at 2:30 a.m. from the Saturday he was away, and 2 from the sender at 9:30 a.m. the same day saying text when your partner is awake I'll come, actually when he's gone. I got curious so I went down a rabbit hole. I found out who the number belonged to and found their IG too. The person in question turns out to be a woman who works at the same B&B he was staying at. After his shower I questioned him about it. I was really upset but trying to stay rational. His explanation was that his male colleague, that he was sharing a double room with, who happens to work at the B&B sometimes, disclaimer their boss owns the B&B BTW, had given my husband the woman's number so that she could give my husband their room key in case said male colleague was preoccupied packing up after the event. I was told male colleague's phone was also off. When I asked him why the chat bubble was blank he said he had tried to call the number and didn't get a response, so wanted to test the line. I then asked why his colleague didn't just give him the room key before he went to go pack up. No solid answer. He further admitted to clearing his call log because it looked bad. I'm currently lying in bed with the tightest, heaviest chest. I've had brief moments of sheer panic throughout the day but have had to contain it. I've been playing everything over and over in my head and I'm just lost. The thought of what possibly could have happened is nauseating. Advice please, am I crazy? Comment. Get the woman's number and contact her, or take his phone and message her something of can't stop thinking about. Insert the dates he stayed. See what her reply is. I'm so sorry. Please ask to go to marital counseling with your husband. Perhaps it's nothing, perhaps he may disclose something. Either way you are both benefiting from an outside perspective. Be kind to yourself. Ask your partner for patience and reassurance. You may want to ask the co-worker for his side of the story to see if they line up. You may feel better if the stories line up and he may be able to fill in the gaps. It really does not sound too sketchy from the little info you provided. You have to not jump to conclusions. Were you suspicious before he went away? If so, why? Stick to facts. Hunches can be wrong, they matter, but they're not evidence in themselves. I'd ask him to explain the exact context of the woman's reply. What does it mean? Why wait till the partner is awake? Why come after he's gone? Why did call her at 2:30 am? Be forensic and calm if you can. And don't accept fudged answers. That's hard. You've got to be sure. If it's bad news then I'd want absolute honesty, nothing less. Maybe he was drunk or flirted with the idea and didn't go through with it. It doesn't necessarily reflect badly on you if something happened. People do things for the shallowest, most trivial reasons sometimes. If something has gone wrong, don't panic, be open-minded. Try to work it out. The truth can hurt, but it can be the start of better things. Ignore people on here who advocate extreme reactions. If you can't be sure something has happened, then all you can do is act in a way that you know is right. Be at your best. No one can blame you for that. Take your time. Next story 2. My friend and I had a very good friendship, that I wanted to be a great love story, but now it's all gone to waste. I failed to have a good relationship with my best friend, and lost the friendship. Me and her are studying at the same college in the same major, and I knew her before, but we weren't friends. I just knew that she was very smart. She is one of the top students. But it all really started 1 year ago, when a group of me and my friends decided to go on a trip, and she was there. It was the first time we really meet and get to know each other. I spent the day mostly talking with her. We really enjoyed that trip and we began chatting immediately after that day. I liked her and I felt like she liked me, but I wasn't going to do anything about it. I decided to take more time to know her. We had more trips together with our friends group. And I saw her a lot after that. We became really good friends. At the beginning of 2023, we started studying and planning everything together. We were talking almost every day. We were helping each other a lot. I started to like her a lot, and I felt like we will have something very special. I even started thinking about marrying her. We will be graduating together in October 2023. I felt like everything was going perfect. And we will have plans for the future together also. I didn't say anything to her. I felt like she was feeling good about me also, and that was enough for me. 1 month ago, I asked her out, and she accepted. We went on a walk, we had really good talks, and we enjoyed that date a lot, both of us. After that date I was being more sure and feeling a lot happier with her. But unfortunately, this is where things started going badly. I started flirting with her and saying that I find her beautiful. She used to react really cute to every compliment, but one time we were chatting and I told her that she was hot. I don't know what happened to her or if I was wrong to say this, but she reacted really shocked to hear this and was very upset with me. She even said she never wants to speak with me ever again. I can't stand the idea of losing her, so I apologized and I made her feel better. I asked her out again and she accepted. I brought her a simple gift and we enjoyed the date, but in the end we brought up the thing when I told her that she was hot. She expressed that she was still upset. I told her that I have feelings for her and I really like her, that I want us to be more than friends. She said that she wants us two to be fully honest with each other, so I said, if you want me to be really honest with you, then I need to tell you that all I want to do now is to grab you and kiss you. And oh man, she was so upset she even cried. I felt like I was a criminal. She told me to apologize and I said no. What did I do wrong? She walked away and told me she never wants to speak ever again. I tried to follow her, I couldn't. After 3 days, which is yesterday, I called her, and I apologized. We had a really long talk. We talked for 2 hours. We talked about everything. I told her really everything about how I felt, about how it all started, about how I was thinking about her since the day I met her. She said that she didn't know about this and that she was not feeling the same way and that she wished that I told her in a different way. At the end of the talk she said that we might never speak again, so tell me everything. I said everything that I could, and she still was upset with me. She hung up, almost saying goodbye to me and both of us wishing good wishes to each other. I woke up today to find that she blocked me on every app. She deleted all of our chats. Just like that, she threw everything to trash. I don't know how to feel now. I'm really sad and I also feel angry to know that I meant nothing to her. I don't know what to do. I feel really humiliated. I feel like she didn't have to respond this way, that I didn't deserve this treatment. I now feel like a very bad person and I'm not like this at all. Please, I need an advice of what to do because I really don't know what to do or how to fix this. I feel really stupid and wrong. I still don't want to lose her from my life even if we stayed only friends. Next story 3. I need my husband to understand I need some time to myself. I would like to start off by saying that I absolutely love my husband. He's a genuinely great guy. We share a lot of common interests and I love his sense of humor and friendly nature. He is kind and cares about the community around him. We have been together just over 5 years. One area where we differ is that he is very much a people person, and I am not as much. I joke that when we started dating, I used to wear makeup to the grocery store because we would always run into someone he knew. He works from home, and I work a hybrid schedule, being in an office 3 days a week, with regular co-worker interaction. He's had a lot of health and mental health issues that have crept up, so he hasn't felt comfortable driving. So if he leaves the house, 99/100 times I'm driving, so he doesn't go places on his own. So my opportunity to spend some time by myself is the 30-minute ride back and forth to the office. And that's not much, because I'm driving, not terribly peaceful. We are very open and honest with each other, so we freely talk about what we need from each other. I have said many times that I need some time to myself. Even an hour. He said he understands, but then will make a comment that I'm sick of him. I'm not, I just want some time to myself. He gets time alone when I'm at work, so he doesn't get actually wanting to be alone. The house we live in is his, he bought it with his money, so I'm hesitant to really push the issue since this is his house. I'm growing resentful and angry. He keeps saying he'll go here or there once X or Y happens, but there's always an excuse. A friend had an extra ticket to see a band he was interested in, and would have given him a ride, but he hates that club so he didn't go. I haven't had any time alone since I traveled for work back in March, and could sit in my hotel room alone. I'm feeling burnt out. I do 90% of the housework, but that's not the crux of the issue. I need to recharge. How can I help him understand I need this? Am I being unreasonable? How can I make this happen for myself?